Hi you guys, it's October 25th today, 2017. Oh my gosh, like how horrible. I had to seriously think that long to think of what date it is today. Anyways, today my baby is 2 weeks and 3 days. Oh, he's smiling right now. Yeah. So anyways, my baby was born October 7th, 2017. He was born on his due date. Sorry, it's been forever that I've made a YouTube video, and I'm honestly not going to edit this video, so if it's long, I'm sorry. You guys can go ahead and skip through it or whatever you want to do. But I'm just going to try and make this a quick video. But anyways, quick update. Having a baby, when people say babies are a lot of work, babies are a lot of work. And by the way, congratulations to all the girls that I seriously just stayed connected throughout my pregnancy, because they were pregnant too as well. Like so many girls. It's just crazy but awesome at the same time that we all had babies around the same time. You know, it's so crazy and awesome, you know. So thank you for everyone that had given me advice and still is giving me advice. Thank you guys. Thank you. So anyways, so when you have a baby, first of all, I had a C-section, which I haven't said anything really just yet. I had a C-section. It was an emergency C-section. I was getting induced to try and do him vaginally, but I had already been it was already 24 hours, and they already gave me medicine to like try and ripen me up, and I just was not really like opening. Like every 8 hours I was opening up 1 centimeter. My body was tired. I was mentally exhausted. I just could not, I just felt my body like shutting down. And anyways, after like the 23rd hour, which may have not seemed so long, you know, I had only reached up to like 4 centimeters. The doctor had came rushing in and had told me that the baby's heart rate was dropping. He wasn't liking the way that like he was positioned or I was positioned, so they kept moving me around. Nothing was like working, so his heart rate just kept dropping and dropping. They put an oxygen mask over my face. Like I was completely freaked out. My boyfriend was freaked out. My mom was freaked out. My sister was freaked out. So I told them, I was like, just do a C-section, you know. The doctor kind of seemed like she wasn't like really gonna like tell me to do a C-section, you know, but like in my heart I felt like, you know what, I need to do a C-section ASAP. So anyways, me and my boyfriend, we got ready, prepped, I signed papers, they did the epidural, and oh my gosh, it was the most weirdest feeling ever, getting a C-section, because you feel them tugging. I didn't feel any pain, but the tugging was just, oh my gosh, I just felt so disgusted. I was screaming. I was telling them to hurry the F up and that they need to just speed things up. I was like, I was about to punch someone. The guy was getting so mad because you're supposed to lay your arms completely flat out like this, and I wasn't wanting to. I was just kind of like, oh, hurry, and I was yelling at my boyfriend, like, tell him to hurry up, tell him to hurry up. So I just felt them like pulling the baby out, pulling whatever they had to do. I thought I felt them stitching me up, but they ended up doing the surgical glue. I'd show you guys. I think I'm gonna wait a little bit longer to show you guys my scar, just because I'm too scared to like shave around there, you know, so it's just like, oh. And anyway, so yeah, I just did not have that great of an experience, and like the whole healing process, oh my gosh, I was so irritated with my body, which I shouldn't have been, because I had just gone through a C-section, which it's still only been like 2 weeks, you know, since I've had him. And they say that usually it takes like 4 to 6 weeks to completely heal from your C-section. And I've just been like I was really stubborn in the beginning because I couldn't get myself up from bed. It was hard for me to take a shower, hard for me to go to the restroom. I seriously was just crying to my boyfriend because I was still traumatized from the whole C-section thing, you know? And I'm just someone that like, I hate feeling pain. I hate being sick. I hate feeling like my nose clogged. Like things like that bother me. So the fact that like I couldn't just get up from bed whenever my baby was crying was driving me insane. So anyways, I just kind of pushed myself. Like I probably shouldn't have been like getting up to like clean, to cook, you know. And I didn't stay in the hospital too long. I only stayed in there for like 2 days. Just because I was not having it. I was already in there for way too long. I have claustrophobia and I was in this small room. I was at Clovis Community too, so everyone there was really sweet also as well. So the first day was really crazy because obviously like me and my boyfriend, we didn't have the nursing or like the nurses and the staff to help us and like our family members, and we kind of were just like panicking around like, what do we do? Like he's crying. Okay, they told us to do this. They told us to see if he needs to eat, you know, and he wasn't latching on to like my boobs, and my boobs were hurting so bad. Oh my gosh, like they were cracking, peeling. Oh my gosh, like it was just painful. Every time that he was like sucking on me, I was just like crying the whole time. So luckily we have like this instant formula stuff that the doctor had given us. So I've been breast pumping and giving him the instant formula. So that's been okay to use. That's what the doctor said for him to use, or it's okay for him as long as he's getting like some breast milk. Like that makes me happy. I was really sad at first because I felt like my breast pump wasn't working, but now it is. So anyways, the whole like sleeping schedule, we somewhat got it handled, but not really, because it's scary. You don't want to like one of us is always monitoring our baby, you know, because we want to make sure he's okay. So like we'll switch off back and forth, you know. And honestly, like talking back with the whole like my body just not being A1 right away, like that's completely understandable, and I shouldn't beat myself up about that, because I feel like as a woman and watching like all these shows, you see like, oh, you know, like all these celebrities bouncing right back, you know, and everything, and it's like, why isn't my body doing that? Oh my gosh, I should be skinny already. But it's only been 2 weeks, Leandra, like calm down. And honestly, my body, I feel like has shrank a lot too, which, you know, I'm really happy about and thankful. They gave me like this wrap thing. It's for my cut, you know, so I'm not like really moving around, and for my back, but it's honestly like helped my stomach like get back, you know. I'll show you guys my stomach right now in a little bit, but anyways, it's hard because you're not really feeling so beautiful too, because you're having breast milk, you know, like your baby's crying. You don't have time to really do your hair, do your makeup. Right now I have my makeup done because my sister was here and she helped me like watch him while he was just sleeping. So I did my makeup really quick because I have somewhere to go a little bit later. And it's okay though anyway. So I was thinking to myself, you know, like I already want to work out. I just want to like get in shape, you know. And it's hard to eat healthy whenever you're having a baby, whenever you have a baby too, in like the beginning months, because whatever, like you don't have time to really make yourself a healthy meal. You just, if your boyfriend calls you like, hey, like, do you want something from Taco Bell here, McDonald's, what do you want, you know, like it's like, oh my gosh, thank you babe, thank you so much, you know. And thank God my boyfriend has seriously just helped me out so much. He hasn't really given me a hard time like no, I can't change his diaper. Like, he's always willing to like help me like change his diaper, and he's such a good dad, you know. So sorry babe if I've been a little bit hormonal too. Also, whenever you have a baby, speaking about hormones, you do have your moments where you're like just crying out of nowhere. You're freaking bleeding like crazy. I still am bleeding ish, you know, like it's like on and off. It's like annoying, but anyway, so yeah. And then what else, huh, Zuzu? His name is Zorab Jake Topalian. His first name is Zorab after his dad's dad, so his grandfather. He's named after his grandfather, and it is an Armenian name. It was gonna be Jake at first, but I really felt like it'd be important to stick to the tradition of naming him after his grandfather, because that's how Mike's family has always done it. Just it's a tradition. And then Jake, Zorab Jake, Jake is after my grandfather. His real name is Edward Jake Monreal. Jake, he just has a long name. But anyways, Jake was the name that he went by for his work. He was a private investigator, and it was just his name that he always used, his nickname. I'm not too sure if it was like his actual name, but like it's just like everyone knew him as Jake. So Zorab Jake Topalian, 7 pounds, 21 inches. Such a good baby. Really only does cry whenever he is hungry and all that. So to all the mamas that just had their baby, we're in this fight together. It's only temporary when they cry, you know, and I can't wait till he gets chunky, you know, but I know as he grows, it'll be much easier and easier, you know, and we're excited to see you grow, huh, papas? It's a lot of work. It really is a lot of work. So girls who haven't had children yet or anything, like, wait. I mean, but it's kind of hard to say, like, wait too, because honestly, I don't think anyone is ever really prepared for a child. As much as, you know, all the stuff that we bought, you know, like all the things you can pretty much be prepared, all the classes you take, still, like, there's a lot of learning to do that no one can pretty much teach you, you know, and all that. And you have a lot of stinky diapers. You go through diapers so fast, but in the end, it's so worth it whenever you just see them like quietly sleeping and just so peaceful, and you know, it's important. Oh, Bubbles. See, such a good baby. He's just quiet right now. Okay. I'm gonna set you down for a second so I can show them my tummy. Okay, papas? Okay. Okay, so this is my stomach. See if you guys can see it. I still have like that line, obviously. My scar is down here. This is me sideways. And I'm not, okay, that's like me not sucking it in. I can't really suck it in like too much or anything, but I'm like scared. But anyways, this is like 2 weeks. So having a kid is like, oh my gosh, how's my body going like afterwards? But you know what? I'm not too worried about that right now. My main priority is being a mom and just loving my child. At first, it was a struggle for me, but now, you know, why are we here on earth? You know, it's like not to be impressing other people, but, you know, to be a good sister, to be a good wife, to be a good girlfriend, to be a good daughter, to be a good mom, you know? So that's my priority. I'm not going to really focus too much on my body, but I mean, as soon as the doctor does say I can start going to the gym, I am, because I love working out. It's such a good stress reliever, and that's what I need, especially since I don't really get too much sleep. But anyways, I'll keep you guys updated. Leave comments, subscribe. If you guys have any questions, you guys can follow me or message me through Instagram or Snapchat. or Facebook. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later.